Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know. This is going to be for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Of course, you know the messages are general, guys, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the story, okay? If you don't mind, take a moment and go ahead and click the like button, guys. It just helps other people find the channel, okay? On the algorithm, that's what YouTube likes in order for people to know that we're here. So it's free. Just go ahead and take a moment and do that if you don't mind. If you've been here more than once and you haven't subscribed, what we doing? Like, what we doing? You know you want to. Like, just go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because I upload for you guys quite often. Okay, listen now. We have quite a bit. Please, buckle your seatbelts. Get a drink, something. Okay, roll up. I don't know. Okay, whatever floats your boat. Gonna need something to push through. Have quite a bit of a pre-shuffle here. Not our norm lately, so I'm definitely going with the punches, guys. Just kind of roll with me, all right? We definitely have an energy of someone who is actively trying to suppress an urge to come towards you, okay? So if you have not heard from them, then this is why. They're trying to withhold their emotions. They are definitely trying to put on a good face. They're trying to put on a mask, pretty much, okay? Inside, falling apart completely. Outside, cool as a cucumber. No one would be aware of what's happening within this individual. Now, here's what I will say, okay? It's definitely giving me you came to a breaking point. This is something that you feel like you were forced to do. You thugged it out for as long as you could. Actually, what I will say, this relationship needs to go down in history, whatever this connection is, because the way that you let this person cut up, okay, don't beat me up. That's what I heard, okay? The way that you let them behave, run amok, needs to go down in history. This shit never happened before, and it's never gonna happen again. This person definitely got away with some things that you would have never allowed another individual to get away with, okay? It could have been the strength of the connection that kind of made you give a little leeway, you know, let a few things slide, give a motherfucker an inch, they start taking, you know, 5K runs and shit. You see what I'm saying? You know? Let a motherfucker slide once, they a figure skater. They in the Olympics, goddamn. They doing figure eights around all your boundaries. Hello? But most importantly, like the thing that really stuck out to me the most is this is definitely a connection that it's a connection where you allowed it to be mostly about this person. I don't know what that means. It's just what I'm hearing. It was this connection definitely revolved around this individual. Okay, so let's start going over some of the cards. So we have take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. I do believe that that energy is mirrored between the both of you, okay? You're being asked to take a step back to reanalyze this connection, especially for those of you who haven't burnt the bridge, right? Can't speak for everyone. I feel like, you know, the outcome of this is definitely feeling different for all of you. For some of you, this person is actively doing the work to like release past traumas. It feels like they had a lot of trauma responses towards you, okay? This person may have been talking crazy to you. You know, you may have just been at a loss for words at some of the shit that they would actually say out of their mouth, or some of the things that they would try to get away with, or some of their actions just towards the connection in general, very careless. But again, it feels like it went on for quite some time, okay? It feels like this person was allowed to have a certain amount of leverage in the connection, and you just weren't asking for much. Is it a lie? I feel like the things that you weren't asking for a lot. For some of you, you weren't asking for anything in this connection. You certainly weren't asking for what you deserved, but it's just a very disproportionate amount of attention that went to this person, their needs, their wants, the attention that they would like, you know, their worth, compliments and doing this and their requests and so on and so forth, right? So we then have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Now this is definitely a trauma response for this person. They needed, okay, and for some of you still need their relationships to be this way in order to feel secure. Yeah, their relationships have to be out of whack, out of balance, a very disproportionate amount of giving on the other person's end in order for them to feel satisfied, to feel wanted, to feel loved. It's very overwhelming, right? Like heavy. It's a lot of work. So next we have for the clout, okay? It says doing it for the fame or attention, views, doesn't want to be left alone, and being fake. Now, I do feel like this person was most certainly operating out of, like I said, those traumas, shadows, not really tapped into their authentic selves. So that could be where the fake energy is coming from. I feel like they're feeling this about themselves, that they faked it. You know, they're realizing some things about themselves, whether you believe it or not. It's almost as if they're getting like whispers, right, in their ear. All of a sudden they have intuition. All of a sudden they're thinking, you know, the brain is there and they're actually deciding to use it, having a different perspective. So they are seeing the error of their ways in a sense, definitely seeing why you would have released yourself or why you are attempting to release yourself. Okay, for some of you may still be in connection with this person. Two of you may still be in communication. You may still be involved with them, right? There may still be some sort of a contract there. Even if it's just energetically, they can still feel that it's different, right? You're not handling them differently. I mean, you're not handling them the same. You're handling them much differently than you were before, okay? The intensity is definitely dwindling is what I'm feeling. So I believe that where things may have gone awry is when you started actually putting your foot down and asking for things in this relationship, because I feel like there was a certain amount of time where you didn't really voice your needs, or you didn't push, you didn't press this person about it. You may have put out one request or two, or tried to plant a seed or two about something that bothers you, or a boundary of yours, or something that you would like to start doing together, or your trajectory, like what the goals should be in the relationship, or what you feel like you're missing. But it wasn't a consistent conversation. I don't feel like you were nagging this person, which I feel they took that as it's not as important as what they need. Okay? Because we have the second house. This is generally what this person is operating out of. Okay, their second house. Everything in this person's situation is to revolve around, and they claim as their own. So their money needs to be up, and they're worried about everybody else's money too. Possessions, right, and being in possessive stances, whether in a relationship, in a connection. For some of you, they may have a business, or they may be a boss. They always need to be in control, and also their own self-worth, right? That is definitely how they base what their movements will be in all areas of life, okay? So I feel like everything was all good until you started asking for shit. It's crazy. That is crazy. Because we have financial support. So you may or may not have children with this person. If you do, God bless your soul. Like, this person is extremely stingy, even to their own children, right? That's not for everybody. Just take it if it resonates, right? If you have children with this individual, you do all of the work. They're like another child for you. You need to put this motherfucker on your taxes as a dependent, okay? And for others of you, this support card is just signifying to me that things became way too heavy for you to continue on. It was almost as if you were in a pressure cooker. You held a lot of things in. There's still a lot of things that you haven't shared with this person. A lot of things that you feel were unfair. A lot of ways in which you feel like you took a L in this connection, or you feel like you lost out, or you didn't get a return on the things that you were putting in. A lot of bottled up energy, and most of it is frustration. For some of you, that frustration has, okay, expanded into a form of anger or rage towards the entire situation. Like, you might explode if they decide to come back towards you, if you've already cut this person off. You feel like they got off easy because there's still a lot of shit that you could have said that for the sake of preserving their feelings, you didn't say. And it's like, why am I trying to preserve your feelings? Because you damn sure didn't give a fuck about me when this was all going on. So there may be a little bit of disappointment in yourself for letting it persist for an allotted amount of time. These are things that you are also learning about yourself, okay? At the center of it all, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So you were dealing with a nauseating amount of selfishness, you guys. This is not the ordinary type of selfishness where somebody just every so often overlooks your feelings. No, this is somebody who never even recognized that you had feelings. Feelings? You have them? What do you mean? You mean you need things? Oh, well, that's not what this relationship is supposed to be about. No, this is supposed to be about, you know, my self-worth, my money, my possessions, what I need, okay? The attention that I'm supposed to be allotted. Wow. So this person is working through their fears. Okay, these fears could be fears of abandonment, or just fears of like rejection. They always need to feel on top. They need to feel like, you know, the king, the queen. They always need compliments. They always need you to, you know, stroke that ego. Tell them they're great. Give them a cookie for breathing. And a part of me feels as if this person like considered that normal, right? Because it's just been that way their whole life. For some of you, they may have had some really severe traumas in which their parents or their caregivers, their family were also aware of, and this is why there was enabling of this sort of behavior, right? Extremely spoiled. The word no to this person is like the ultimate disrespect. Blasphemy. You know, how dare you? What do you mean no? It could have just been the first time you say no. Because you can say yes every single time. And then the first time you say no, it's a whole big ordeal, right? They may have had a extreme temper. And you're just like, wow, you're raging out of control just because I told you no once? And for some of you, the rage may have been passive aggressive, okay? So they wouldn't outright just start yelling or, you know, cursing you out or, no, it was very underhanded. What's wrong, babe? Nothing. I'm fine. Nothing at all. And then don't talk to you for the rest of the day. For the whole day, it's just one word, 2-word answers, right? Don't answer your texts, right? Give you the silent treatment or ghost you for a couple weeks. Like, crazy. So what made you start standing up for yourself? I would like to know what the breaking point was, because I feel like you thugged it out. You did. You definitely thugged it out. I feel like you even had a sense of empathy for this individual. You did know that they were operating out of pain, hurt. You didn't take it personal up until a certain point. So this may also be why you allowed them to be the focal point of this connection for a great majority of it. Almost up until the very end for some of you, right? Yeah, we have the Fool card. You sought it better for yourself to just begin somewhere else. Okay, so what I'm hearing is you began with this person several times. There were new beginnings, okay? Yes, so 4 to 5 to 6 new beginnings, right? Starting over, starting anew. Just to be at the same place every time, right? It never went anywhere. Okay. Damn. Yeah, so this connection definitely did a number on you. Most certainly. And I feel like, well, they are saying don't beat yourself up. You know, we're all human, so you may still feel the need to want to do that, but don't. They are saying you are moving towards something that is, in a sense, a reward for you releasing this. Because even though it's 10 of Wands, right, which is a very burdensome, very heavy relationship, right, taking on all the responsibility, taking on all the work, taking on all the effort, right, always being the one to try and bring things back together, being the adult in the situation, very taxing on the energy, yet something still held you back, you know, from moving forward. And it could have just been the emotions that you have for this person, the time that you may have feel like you've wasted, you know, just that false hope, right? We do have being fake in this clout card, so I wouldn't put it past this individual. The times that you did try to release yourself, for them to come back towards you slightly different. It was never a drastic change. I just gotta be honest with that. You know, they never just all of a sudden cared about your needs, right? And about what you want. Now, I do feel, you guys, right? I have to be honest. I do feel that a lot of that is changing for this individual, okay? It's something about whatever they're experiencing now. They may be having a really hard time in life, okay? I'm not saying that everything is falling apart, but the things that they care about most. So their image, their money is looking real funny, okay? They're not able to attain things as easily, and more notably, their mental space, okay? So this is somebody who avoids emotions. They try to steer clear of emotions because that's for the weak, you know? Only weak people deal with emotions and shit like that. See, yeah, Hierophant. So now we have someone. So it's almost like this person is now seeing the benefit of actually giving a little. Not a lot, okay? So if you still see it for this person, don't beat me up in those comments. Girl, we don't want this motherfucker. Okay, I got it. But I feel the need to say that. Everybody is not trying to release this person. I just feel that as well. Some people are still holding on. There is a small, very small, slim chance of hope because we do have the Hierophant. So they are wanting a commitment, okay? But if I'm very honest, this commitment feels as though it's coming more out of desperation, okay? It feels like their well has run dry, right? All of the options that they may have thought they had have kind of dried up. Yeah, so it's almost as if the plan is to definitely still remain in this Four of Pentacles energy, you guys. Unfortunately, it just depends on, for you, do you deem it worthy enough if this person is willing to come in and make some slight changes? I just don't think that's going to be good enough, you guys. Yeah, so we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're not going to come in and try to finesse you. Okay, they are going to keep it a whole buck with you. This Fool card goes right under this Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is not somebody trying to finesse you, rock you to sleep, you know, sell you a dream. No, they're going to keep it a whole buck with you and let you know the things that they are working on. Quite optimistically coming back towards you this way. And I feel like this person is giving themselves a pat on the back. Now that I don't know about. Just hear me out. I feel like they're giving themselves a pat on the back for actually doing this, right? Like, so any little slight change that they make, they definitely want like a parade, because it's been so long that they've been operating out of those habitual, that habitual nature, right? So just the thought that they're going to come towards you and not lie, it's almost like they want to pop a bottle of champagne. You know, they want to pop some bottles. Like, I'm about to keep it a whole buck with you, very confidently coming towards you. Now, for some of you, since this Hierophant is at the center, you may have two offers, okay? I have to also be honest about that. because like I said, I feel like your ability to release this 10 of Wands, right? Even though it's a no-brainer for some people, that was very hard. It definitely feels like you're moving towards something that you may have been currently manifesting, okay? Ooh, yep, see? Can't make it up. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. You can definitely take a deep breath and be optimistic about the future that you're moving towards. There may be a sense of nervousness, like you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your judgment because of what you've allowed in the past, right? There's that energy still of kicking yourself. But they are urging you to try to move past that, okay? Try to work through that, move past that. Now, I do believe this newer connection is moving into a relationship rather quickly. All right, you may say to yourself, girl, I'm staying single forever. I ain't ready for no relationship. I'd rather just be single. Hold on, a card dropped. Yeah. This person is going to, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is going, it's going to make sense to want to give to this individual. A lot of things will begin to make sense, actually. Now, that doesn't mean that this individual from the past is not going to still continue down this road optimistically to plead their case. I believe they have in their mind that whether you're dealing with someone else or not, because they've also gotten a download that you're moving into a relationship, they can feel it energetically. This could be the panic, that fear that came out initially. And this could also be the initiative that they received in themselves to want to start changing slightly. So we have the Page of Cups. This is a newer connection, guys. This is good news, okay? Page of Cups in this positioning, okay, next to this Wheel of Fortune card, definitely gives me the energy that you've done some sort of healing work on yourself that has only heightened your intuition. So you're able to decipher the offers in which are best for your goals, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have bad people coming towards you, but everybody that comes towards you is not going to be for you, and you're able to see it from a mile away. This person wants to offer you support now, this person from the past, okay? They now see the benefit of coming in and actually being a supportive partner, having a supportive partnership, or at least working towards that, because I believe they do still have a bit more work to do. Just how deeply rooted these habits are, it may take quite some time for them to release all of them. You see what I'm saying? There's a choice here, guys. But what a beautiful possibility this Page of Cups is coming in with, okay? It's like a whole new world at the center of this newer connection. So what I'm hearing now is this Page of Cups is representative of both of the offers, both old and new. Here's where that becomes an issue. Page of Cups is a newer connection. It's a new love interest. It's dating, it's getting to know someone. It's a I like you sort of energy. I would like to build with you, right? An offer of going out, a date, getting to know one another, like very new. So that makes sense for the newer individual, but this person coming back from the past, I mean, this is not good enough. This is hardly good enough. So they may definitely be playing with hot water there. Baby. Baby. Yeah, y'all might really give them a piece of your mind if they try to come back towards you with this Page of Cups. Feel like there's still some residual ego hanging on there, because what they really need to be offering is this Hierophant, a true commitment. they need to be taking on all of the workload. But I feel like this person is coming in and looking to receive rather than to give. And that is playing with fire. You will explode on them for sure. You just wanted things to be fair. You weren't trying to be unreasonable. You weren't looking for a free ride. You were looking for a balance. You're definitely teaching this person something that they've never even thought twice about. You like, girl, what? Oh, I don't know how to share. You know, I don't know. Like the preschool teachers, they need their ass beat. Their parents need their ass beat. Kindergarten teachers need their ass beat. All of the principals, everybody. Okay, the aunts, the uncles, because everybody needs their ass beat because this person, they do not believe in sharing, right? They don't believe in giving. They believe in receiving. That's their love language, receiving. And when it comes to wanting to discuss your love language, it just goes in one ear and out the other. Child, I can't. Cannot. So, it's really just depending on what you want for yourself, okay? There is no judgment, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, all right? Depending on where you are in your healing journey, this offer of the Page of Cups may be okay for now from the person from the past. But there will be a distraction here because this newer energy is still going to come in, even if you decide to re-engage with this old energy. And that might be just the thing, yeah, that allows you to see the benefit of releasing, for sure. For sure. It's almost as if you, for those of you who do re-engage with this person from the past, okay? If that's not you, then that's not you. I'm just speaking to those who may still see it for this individual who might fall victim to some of their sweet talking, right? Who may still have some energetic or emotional ties to this person. A part of you still hopes for this, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. It's almost as if you're going to be able to see the stark difference between what they have offered you in the past and what they're offering now versus what this newer person is bringing for you. They're going to be in trouble at that juncture because I feel like they believe that this is good enough, you know? Like they'll do just enough. No, sweet talk you a little bit. Give you some words of affirmation. Give you your flowers. Okay, it's definitely out of paranoia, you guys. Make no mistakes about it. Either your demeanor or your actions have definitely shaken this person up. Okay? It's making them realize that giving absolutely nothing is not going to work, but they're also not trying to come in and give it all. We don't have an Ace of Cups here. You see what I'm saying? How the fuck does the Page of Cups go with the Hierophant? Like, what? Yeah. So this is definitely out of desperation, okay? To try and save this. This is a last ditch effort to try and save things between the two of you. Now, I'm not saying that they won't grow up and bring you an Ace of Cups, but for now, this is all that they possess with the little bit of work that they have done. They don't possess the ability at this time to give an Ace of Cups. They still have quite a bit of work to do, but it almost feels like they're on a time crunch. They do know that this Wheel of Fortune is coming. Yeah. Imagine if the Wheel of Fortune come in before this person makes it back to you, because I feel like they've been battling with themselves. Okay, I felt that at the beginning, that they're trying to tell themselves that they don't care. You know, that is fine. Like, it's going to be all right. But at some point, that will transfer into paranoia, especially for those of you who have not returned to them. Hello? It's almost as if this person viewed your overgiving, because that's what it was, as like, oh, you have a weakness for them. You know, you have an addiction to them. You have an addiction to giving to them, that you won't be able to move on if you're not able to do that. That it's something that you need. So if you haven't answered them, right, or if you're not engaging with them, for those of you who this resonates with, they like, damn, well, at least argue with me. Like, you're just gonna give me dead silence. You know, the communication might start out as like sweet nothings, and then the paranoia may set in, and they may start, you know, trying to trigger you and say little things like that. That will also cause an argument. So they definitely need to tread lightly. And for some of them, they definitely need to go in the opposite direction. Focus on yourself. Like, focus on yourself. Ma'am, sir, process. We have, yeah, Venus. Let me tell you something. Whatever's going on in this person's mind, it's almost as if they're getting mind effed, okay, by the divine. They're viewing you completely different, okay? It's giving divine feminine energy. Now, we all have feminine and masculine energy, but this gives me the energy of somebody who had to step back out of their masculine energy. Masculine is giving, giver. Feminine is receiving. You were on the end of giving and overgiving, okay, almost to the detriment of you. And that has now reversed. So the value that they're placing on you is entirely different. Dare I say there was no value placed on you before this? They saw all the value in themselves, remember? Second house. Like, that was normal. That's what's supposed to be happening, and it's what's happened their whole life. So it's just normal. But now, whoo, you're gorgeous. You're a rare beauty. You're a gem. A luxury. That's what I'm saying. A luxury. Okay? There's a major attraction that has grown from what has transpired. And that attraction will be felt by many. Okay? By quite a few, actually. You may be in demand. Okay? You're going to start noticing this if it hasn't started happening already. Stairs. Literal stairs. At the gas station, at the grocery store, okay, at the mall, at the park, outside, walking your dog, I don't know, you know, like chilling on your own, doing nothing, working out, like just stairs, right? Some people may have the guts to come up to you, but I feel like the reason why I love this energy for you is because it's almost as if it's like you can look but don't touch. You know, it's pretty, right? Yeah, but it's behind some glass and there's a key that needs to be open before you can try this shit on, okay? Before you can even get in the store, bitch, I need to see your W-2s, your 401k. Like, what the fuck you got going on, right? You don't just get to take this for a spin or try this on. You know, that's what it's giving. So everybody is not going to approach you, but they will be looking. There will be certain individuals who have the balls enough to approach you now, okay? And as I stated before, even though the majority of you have done the healing work to ward off the negativity, that doesn't mean that the negativity won't still be attracted to you like a magnet, bitch. Hello? You looking good? Smelling good? Hello? It's a light, an aura around you. They won't be able to help themselves. But they will not be successful. Again, right? There is definitely a standard here to even getting a conversation. So your energy is just A1 at this juncture. So just be on the lookout for that, okay? You may get quite a bit of suitors, people coming towards you, people wanting to get to know you. That doesn't mean that there won't still be people approaching you. That's just there to waste your time, okay? That's a test. Baby boy, baby girl, it's a test, all right? These will be individuals who can't even afford a red Solo cup, but they want to come and sip out of some fine crystal. You see what I'm saying? It's like that nerve. You can't afford this. You can't afford it. The same also goes for your person in the past. Let's make no mistakes about it. Page of Cups. What? This ain't Dress Barn. The fuck? They think they coming for 2 for $20. They think everything 80% off, closeout sale, liquidation sale, and shit. The fuck is this? Page of Cups? Are you crazy? I'm saying, you guys, I know that some of you might still see it for this person, but what I'm saying is the options that you're about to start attracting feels like it's gonna change up that energy within you. For those who still feel anything for this person, I feel like that's gonna change very soon. Very, 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 very soon. And you're also going to be exposed to, I feel like you do know your worth. Let's not make any mistakes about that. But it's this exposure to what people are willing to do to get you, to gain you, to gain your attention, right? To gain a response. You might be in your bag right now. You might just really be focused on yourself right now. You might not even be looking for a relationship, like I said. And this is only making you more attractive. It feels unattainable. It feels far away, like a fucking unicorn and shit. Like, they just want it. They want to flex on it. You know, they want to show people what they were able to capture. It's rare. It's a rarity. And no doubt a luxury. So you accepted some bullshit in the past. That's fine and great. The changes that you have made, though, you didn't just say, oh, okay, I guess, you know, I accepted that. And since I feel bad about that, you know, I just might as well just take whatever I can get. No, fuck that. You was like, let me go get my crown. Okay, I lost one crystal. No shade. I'm about to build that bitch back up. And you fixed your fucking crown. Hello? And reintroduced yourself to these people without even saying anything. You just gotta show up. That's it. All you gotta do is walk into the room. Bitches is falling at their feet. I'm just saying, okay? It's like that. So your energy feels amazing, amazing, amaze balls. For some of you, this individual from the past might be a test. For others of you, it might be the catalyst for you to enable you to see your growth, like just how far you've come. All right. Because I feel like you've been very hard on yourself, even if you have healed, even if you have moved past certain, you know, traumas and have achieved certain things. It's almost like you won't allow yourself to congratulate yourself until you get to a certain point. And they're like, no, you that bitch, you that NIG, you are that dude. Like, do it now. And if you won't do it now, then we're gonna have some people show up to show you what you should have had all them other people from the past doing just to get a high and bye, bitch. I'm going over to the extended. I can't deal. I cannot wait to dig into your new love message because it feels like it's gonna be so litty. I mean, lit. We do have the Hierophant, so a union is definitely inevitable. But you might just want to, you know, dibble and dabble, play a little bit. I'm saying people is really going to be falling at your feet, okay? Lining up to come and entertain you. Let's go over to the extended, okay? I definitely want to tie things up with a cute little bow with this person from the past, okay? I got to keep it fair, you guys. So let's see, where do they believe things are heading for the both of you, all right? Especially with this Page of Cups offer. Like I said, they're not going to try to bamboozle you or hoodwink you. They're desperate at this juncture, so they do know that that would be the end all be all, right? That would be the last straw. They don't want to risk that. So let's see where they believe things are heading. I also want to see what shadows the both of you need to address, and this is the reason why things turned out this way, okay? Most importantly, I want to look at your shadows because I feel like I already know what this person is operating out of. Remember, trauma responses is definitely what you were dealing with. Such a headache. Let's also see what karma the divine has in store for this person. For those of you who, I don't know, may still see it for, you know, sticking around, right? Standing by your man, standing by your girl, Ain't no judgment, right? You still gonna want to know what that karma is that they are approaching. I feel like they're already knee deep in a karmic cycle just based on all of the energy. And if you are anywhere near them, you do know that you could be collateral damage. So we need to know, okay? Let's also see what their next steps are going to be so that you can prepare yourself either way, and their intentions. Very important. That is very, very important. Okay? Because what? Yeah, we need to know. And then I want to see the potential outcome, whether you decide to stay and re-engage with this individual or just see what they talking about, you know what I'm saying? Or if you decide to go in the opposite direction. No judgment. I'm going to look at both outcomes, okay? And then we're going to get right into what? New love, because they like, yeah, we can't let this message go into the extended before we say something, okay? Loud and proud. So we'll get into your new love message, rightfully so. Let's see what energies do you have coming in towards you. Only the good, only the new. I also want to see what do you need to look out for to reference the one, because I do believe you have quite a few coming towards you. What specific qualities do you need to look for in this Hierophant and Wheel of Fortune card? This is going to signify your person. Let's also see what they're like, okay? What is this person's characteristics like? What is the most attractive thing about them? What will they find most attractive about you? What is the chemistry like in and out the bedroom? What's the romance department looking like, okay? And then I want to see what spirit suggestion is on how you can actively protect yourself and block all lower vibrational energies, okay? Like I said, that doesn't keep them from approaching, but you'll be able to see right through them. You see, I need to know, what do they suggest you do to be able to actively protect yourself in that way, since you have so many energies coming towards you at this juncture. I also want to see how Spirit suggests you restore your trust and optimism in love. That's going to be important for you to be able to see who you are. You know what I'm saying? And for you to be able to see that what the people in the past was doing was hardly enough. They were definitely getting your attention, your time, your effort, your body, your love, your money at a discount, a drastic discount. For the free 99 for some of y'all. I'm just saying, don't beat me up, okay? Let's also see what blockages, if any, may be prolonging you from elevating out of this current cycle, okay? So we can get that momentum moving quicker towards what you actually want, what you actually deserve, okay? And then let's see what the potential for union is in the near future. What's the time frame that we're looking at? We'll also get focused advice in order for you to attain your desired life of fulfillment and happiness. What does Spirit suggest you do in order to attain that in the least amount of time? And we will lastly, of course, get our Ask the Universe read. I'll give you guys the floor to ask a couple questions, but I'll have more instructions over in the extended, okay? But if you do not mind at this juncture, if you've enjoyed this, please click that like button, y'all. It's free. I appreciate you guys so very much, okay? Also click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads that I happen to do for your sign. I do them quite often. Now, without further ado, I'm finna go cut up. I don't know about you. I hope to see you over there. I'm gonna put the link for the extended down in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there.